Dr. Rescorla, do you have a minute?
Oh, Stacy, you're from my Wednesday lecture, right? Come in.
Hey, thanks for meeting with me. So I read your book. Well, I tried to read your book. The first chapter kind of threw me for a little, loop. I think it was talking about some theory. I don't really know. Can you help, please?
The contingency theory is based on the idea that different learning techniques occur outside of traditional classical and operant conditioning methods. Meaning that sometimes the unconditioned stimulus and the conditioned stimulus do not always produce the same level of learning or produce learning at all in individuals based on their interest or other distractions or attention in general.
A what?
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, completely.
Okay.
What about your model? I think you and some other guy invented it. I don't really get it.
Our model basically states that learning will occur when something unexpected happens. What you expect is based off of what you already know. So the less you know originally, the better you will learn.
Oh, duh. Why didn't I see that before? Okay, so isn't there a formula that goes along with this? It's kind of long and confusing. Can you explain that?
Well, Stacy, based on our model, we have a formula in which we set the overall occurrence of learning, which is delta V, equal to the prominence of the unconditioned stimulus, alpha, multiplied by beta, which is each person's learning ability. And then we multiply that by the quantity of lambda, what actually happens, minus epsilon v, which is what you expect to happen. When the unconditioned stimulus is present, this value is 1. It gradually decreases to 0, which means that all of the learning has occurred, therefore making this 0, and no more learning may take place.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense, but do you have an example just so I can lock it in there? Because, yeah, thanks.
So say if I take out this Santa Claus.
Okay.
You don't really have a reaction to him because he is a neutral stimulus. We will put him back and come back to him later. But say if I just randomly,
Yeah.
that would be an unconditioned stimulus. Now, if I pair the two, hello, Santa, warm and friendly, he's all good.
Yeah, jump a little.
And then I take him and put him back.
Okay, good. We can take more.
Okay, still taking notes?
Always.
Okay. Okay, so here's the Santa again. He's warming, you can just hug him, feel him, love him.
Okay. Gotta stop doing that screaming thing. Okay.
Time goes on, and eventually I just pull out the Santa Claus, and you expect me to scream.
Yeah.
This shows the relationship between the going from 1, of you having no expectations for the Santa Claus to make me scream, to 0, where you automatically now think that me pulling out Santa Claus equals screaming.
Did I learn something?
I would hope.